Hello, beautiful people. It's Sindafam. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're back again with another video. And this is an article I saw on Daily Mail, which is quite interesting and quite telling. And still on the Blake Lively and the Justin Baldoni saga. We're going to read this together. And I'll love your thoughts and your contribution at the end of the video. Let's dive right in. So, this reads Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds clash with Justin Baldoni again as couple claim their profound medical issues are at risk of being leaked. I have no words. I have no freaking words. So this is it. Wait. So these are the couples and Justin Baldoni. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni's lawyers clashed yet again during the second Ferry hearing in their $400 million legal war on Thursday. Attorneys for the actress claimed that without proper protection, Baldoni might tell the press about her security arrangements and her medical information, as well as her conversation with celebrity friends and her husband Ryan Reynolds. But you are asking for this man, for Justin Baldoni, to provide you 2 years of conversation, and not just him, other people, but you're scared about your own. So nobody should know the conversation you and your husband is having, but you want to know the conversation Justin Baldoni is having with his kids, with his wife, with his family, with his cousins or whoever. Like, get it together. Even details about Lively's children or profound mental issues could be leaked if they were given to Baldoni, a lawyer claims. This girl never ceases to amaze me, Joe. Baldoni's attorney hit back and said that the idea they would do this was offensive, and said that Lively was asking for a different law to protect their own powerful and famous friend. Absolutely. The hearing held on Zoom from the Manhattan Federal Court was the latest twist in the dispute between Lively and Baldoni, who starred together in the movie It Ends With Us, which Baldoni also directed and produced. Baldoni 41 and Lively have sued each other for defamation and claimed they both tried to destroy each other's reputation. Get it together. It is Blake that started it. This is a photo of Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. Then Justin Baldoni. Lively was the first to sue at a court in New York, and Baldoni retaliated with a $400 million defamation case against Lively, 37, and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, 48. Baldoni did not retaliate. Is calling him defending his name or defending himself a retaliation? Let me know what you think. Baldoni is also suing the New York Times for defamation for publishing the lengthy story about Lively's claim last year. Hearing in New York related to requests from Lively's lawyer to have an attorney's eyes only category on the protective order on the case. Protective orders prevent both sides from publicly disclosing private information, but the attorney eyes only request proposed by Lively is an additional measure. So see where the thing comes from. Was the attorney eyes only first. But again, special treatment, right? Well, where did we stop? The court held that it was necessary to protect the trade secrets like PR agencies, business plans, marketing strategies, and client lists, which are not always public. Lively's lawyer, Marilyn Govinsky, said the extra step was needed to prevent irreparable harm to Lively, Reynolds, and their associates. Well, remember when you were the one that was bragging? I mean, if we did not even see the text messages exchange, we wouldn't have known that it was you that sent the Khaleesi message, because maybe she may potentially just come and share to the entire public that it was him that said Khaleesi or whatever. But thank goodness it was you, madam. It was you that talked about Khaleesi. If not, we wouldn't have known. How do you think the public would have known that there is a Khaleesi and they have little monsters and dragons? Nobody would have known, because which sane person uses Khaleesi or dragons to send text message to somebody, their boss? Just me like going to tell my boss that, hey, see, just like if you watch Game of Thrones or whatever, I have Khaleesi and I am the Khaleesi and I have dragons, little monsters of mine, and they will protect me and we both will benefit. And for better or worse, but in this case for better. So you expect me to send that message to my boss? What will happen the next day? Will I still have a job? Well, it goes on to say she said there was concern that specific security measures Miss Lively and Mr. Reynolds have taken to protect themselves and their family from his retaliatory campaign might be leaked. They brought this first, they started this first. It is not retaliation that he is trying to defend his name, because I mean, if it was the other way around, if he was the one that brought it first, she would say she's defending herself. But now that she brought it first and he is defending himself, it is retaliation. See, the gaslighting is too much, it's insane. She cited the fact that Baldoni has subpoenaed a security firm which works with the couple, and that she didn't see any reason why their security arrangement should be made public. Blake, 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 do you still also want to authorship and be a judge and a lawyer at the same time? Because it seems like Blake wants to be the judge in this case and want to be the lawyer too. If possible, she will also take over the PR. Blake, my head is paining me. Blake, see, Judge Louis Lehman asked if Govensky was saying Baldoni's lawyers pose a risk to your client's security. She said no, but this case was unusual in that it involved PR companies who make a living leaking materials to the press. Govensky said that Baldoni's team had bragged about doing this without fingerprints in an untraceable way. Baldoni had worked with individuals who would do anything and hates Miss Lively and was willing to and was working on an unlimited budget. See, it is Blake that is potentially saying, allegedly, saying all these things, because Blake is trying to be the lawyer, be the judge, be the PRO. You remember authorship, right? Don't forget this one, this individual here, this one in particular. Don't forget that this one is the same person that like authorship. Ma'am, look at me. This one here. Oh no, what is wrong with you people? Why did you people go and bring another video photo that is not relevant to this? Why now? Oh, see, this is the person that I'm talking about. This one here. Eh? This is the same person that like authorship. Oh, madam, look at me very well. Hi. You like authorship. So obviously, it looks like she is the one that wants to be the judge, PRO, everything. Gbogbo Baldoni had committed $100 million to ruin the lives of Miss Lively and her family. The judge was told. Govensky said that another category of concern was medical information and mentioned profound mental health issues. She was concerned documents speaking about children may be made public, as well as location of private residence or homes. Govensky was also worried that personal and intimate conversations with third parties who have a marginal relevance to this case, but the PRO value will be high. Would be leaked. Blake, I can see Blake and Reynolds' handwriting here. There are dozens and dozens of third parties who will come up in the case, but there is a significant chance of irreparable harm if marginally relevant information about them was made public, she added. Judge Lehman asked if contempt proceedings would be sufficient to enforce a protective order. This is the video. This is the video. This is the video. This one here that we saw, the video footage that we saw, that she would not talk. She would not keep quiet because it was not they were not supposed to talk, but she has been the one talking. He kissed me. He leaned on too long. He said, "I smell nice, baby girl." He said, "It smell nice," and it means your spray tan. But let us excuse that, because I mean it seems like English is far. This is the Reynolds couple, whatever. But Govensky disagreed and said that contempt proceedings will not unring the bell if personal information was made public. Also, with respect to health and mental health records that have absolutely no business being released, she said. Govensky claimed that Baldoni's lawyer would still leak the details because the PR value is greater than complying with the court's orders. Why are they so emphasizing or still bent on this that they would leak, Baldoni's team would leak this to the public? Why are they so bent on it? I really want to know why. I really, really want to know why, because it seems like the pot is calling the kettle black. Hmm? Baldoni's attorney, Brian Friedman, shot back that it was rather offensive anyone would suggest we disregard a protective order. He said that the model order normally used by Judge Lehman, which does not have an attorney eyes only clause, was sufficient. Friedman said it feels like what the other side are asking for is because there is a celebrity, because there are powerful people in the industry. Somehow they get treated differently. Somehow there's a different law that applies to them that otherwise wouldn't apply to normal people, everyday people. See, sir, a round of applause for you, sir, because that is the truth. Because Blake Lively and her other Khaleesi dragons, they are used to special treatment. So this is the angle, and obviously we can see that is Blake handwriting that we can see. Friedman asked. Friedman added that they would abide by any protective order and that they wouldn't dispute that Lively's medical records should be confidential. He rejected the idea they would leak information about security arrangement for Lively and Reynolds and said it was not even remotely relevant to the case. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It is a complete ruse and not relevant at all, he said, and I don't know why that even comes up and why that's even a concern. Exactly. Why is that a concern? Because it was you that brought this to the public. It was you that sent the Khaleesi text message. Oh God, God, may we. See, and I'm just saying this, and maybe this is going to be a prayer to everybody, but may we never come across this level of narcissism in our workplace, in our life, friendship, relationship, ever. Amen. Friedman also complained that his clients' addresses had been revealed to the public already in court papers, which he called highly offensive and unnecessary. Now you see the reason why they are worried. You leaked someone else's address, information, whatever again. What is that? Address. You leaked their address, but you are worried about your own, about them leaking it. Girl, what are you thinking? Again, just in case for somebody at the back, for people that did not get the prayer that I just said, it may be a prayer, but it may just also not be a prayer to you, however you want to take it. But see, this is just what I'm just gonna say. May we never come across this level of narcissism, gaslighting, manipulative tactics. May we be protected, and may we never come across this type of human being in our workplace, relationship, friendship, business. And God continuously to shine his light. And whatever relationship that is going to potentially ruin us or be some level of manipulation, narcissism, or turn us to be evil or be people who we are not, may that relationship cut off. Amen. 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 Judge Lehman reserved his decision, saying he would make his ruling later today, but not before one last plea from Friedman. He said, "This is a case where no one has any intention of beating up or harming Miss Lively in a way." Friedman claimed that Baldoni had been adjudicated guilty right when the case was filed, and he had rights to defend himself. This mounting a defense is not in any way abusing the victim, he said. The dispute over the protective order has led to yet another skirmish in a case that has rapidly ballooned into one of the most bitter and public feuds in public memory. In legal filings, Lively's lawyer pushed for a greater protection of materials, and they said her that having intimate details made public could end up exposing her to threats. It looks like I'm done reading it because, again, see, let me pray the prayer again to you. And see, this is just to put this message out there. May we never come across any gaslighters whatsoever. If you're doing the work, you're healing, or you're in your healing phase or healing process, may we never come across gaslighters, narcissists, manipulative people ever again in our life, relationship, business, even in our workplace. May we never come across those. And even any sign of it, may we be protected from those people. God's light will shine upon you to protect you from gaslighters, narcissists, and manipulators. Amen. Baldoni's lawyer responded with a letter to the judge saying that, given how public Lively had been about the case, they were surprised to now learn how vehemently she wants to prevent the public from accessing materials and relevant evidence. Now you bring case come public. Now you reveal text messages come public. Now you don't want the public to know about your own again because they have seen about your Khaleesi text message. Okay. They also accused her of trying to rehabilitate her tarnished image. The case dates back to a December 21 article titled "You Can Bury Anyone Inside the Hollywood Smear Machine." The New York Times shed light on the allegation of sexual harassment and retaliation made by Lively against Baldoni during the production of It Ends With Us. Following this, Baldoni and his PR team filed a $250 million lawsuit against the Times on December 31st. The 87-page libel complaint filed in LA Superior Court accused the NYT, New York Times, and its journalists of being in the league with Lively with the December 21 article that cherry-picked and altered communication stripped of necessary context and deliberately spliced to mislead. While that case was dropped, Baldoni has added the New York Times to his $400 million defamation case against Lively. Among those who have been dragged into the dispute is Lively's friend Taylor Swift, who is said to be subpoenaed during this case. Our Khaleesi, little dragon monster. Last week, Lively's lawyer accused Baldoni of being shameless while raw footage from this End With Us from It Ends With Us has been leaked to try and show that Lively was happy during the filming. Baldoni recently dismissed claims in the Los Angeles Times from former employees at Wayfarer Studio, his production company, that he presided over a phony workplace full of toxicity, full of toxic positivity. My see, 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 see. People don't even have problem again in this life. That their only problem in this life is you're too positive. Imagine somebody complaining that you are too positive and I don't like it. Or somebody is complaining that their workplace is too positive, they don't like it. Just imagine that. Imagine the narrative somebody is telling that, oh my dear, my friend is just too positive about things. I don't like her because she's too positive. Just imagine that. Think about that for a moment. It reads the case even made mention in the Oscars, where Reynolds cracked a joke about it from the audience, prompting a shocked look on Lively's face. This is the video they're talking about. This is the video because he said she smells good, but it smells good. See, this gaslighting is insane. And honestly, we can see it because you can't tell me that you hate somebody because the person is too nice, or you're telling or blaming the person or saying that the person is going to do something that you've already done. But let's leave that by the way. She wants 2.5 years of this man's information, calls, text messages, not just him, other people, other counterparts, but you don't want to release your own because you want to protect who? Khaleesi, your dragon. But again, no, throw this person under the bus. Nobody freaking cares. But I have to protect my relationship. So you want to protect your own relationship, but you expect him not to protect his relationship. Again, I'm gonna say this prayer and we're gonna close this video. May we never come across gaslighters, narcissists, manipulators in our workplace, in our life, relationship, businesses. Again, emphasis on workplace and relationship, business, ever again. And if we have a friend who happened to be a narcissist that we may not know of, or business partner that happened to be a narcissist that we may not know of, God is going to end that relationship or end that business deal. And no, it is going to be for your own benefit. And God's light is going to shine on you to protect you from narcissists, manipulators, and gaslighters. Amen. Let me know what you think. I'm sure tons of people have interesting things to share. I would really love to share that and share the useful information you think might be really helpful. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.